Come on. Alright, chat, welcome to not V Rising, at least not today. I kind of forgot there was a special beta happening today. And since we need the rest of the days for V Rising, I decided we'd do this tonight. But welcome. Welcome. We are live. Oh, this ain't a vampire? No, it's not a vampire. It's a flaming angry skull man in a charger. And a charismatic spider. Oh yeah, you know they'll have what's his name. He's one of Ghost Rider's actually villains. Morbius, even though he's his own character too. Oh well, yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, that's true. But Blade would be a good ad for this too. He's in everything else now. I think he should be in this too. He'd be a cool little like fast attacker, I bet. There's like some gunplay to him. Like he's like a mid and a close. How has your day been, Ardnot? Pretty good. I'm joined by Tam King tonight. He's going to be fighting. Now that we can actually kind of join each other now. You can also fight CPU if you want to, at least for the first day. I know towards the end it's only going to be online only, so. Am I joining your lobby, like we did before? See if it works the same way? What did you say? Well, that was Eastern Europe? Western Europe? That one's kind of filled up, but we'll see how it goes. So I wonder if that determines how rickety it actually is. But welcome back to the Tokon Fighters chat. I've been looking forward to this beta coming back up again. I've done a little bit more practice and looked up some stuff. I'm not still had the chance to put anything into action yet myself. I just did a little bit of a refresh with the tutorial. Alright, where are you, Tam King? I'm gonna find the Tam King. What's your main avatar right now? Who are you? Oh, there you are. You're sitting on top of the arcade machine. Alright. We doing, you get on, whichever side, okay. I'm gonna start with the team as is, chat, but I need to see who's where and swap them out. By the way, Tam King, depending on where they are, when you press X to call them in, it does different attacks. And it does this, so one of them's like an uppercut, one's like a heavy attack, which is unique to every character. One is more like an aggressor attack, and a defender attack. So, let's do it. We're going to start with this version, chat, just because I want to see what... I'm going to end up moving Ghost Rider probably in the power hitter.
In the orange corner, with Iron Man, at the lead.
I swear the one Captain America player was putting in work. Oh yeah, Captain America players are always G in this game.
With Ghost Rider, here are the Tokon Warriors!
This is a scary team. I think other than Ghost Rider, there's also Team Science. I need to put some Reed Richards in here, because like all the smart heads, the big heads, Spidey, Tony, Victor. A different Ghost Rider. You got Spirit of Vengeance in there too? Spirit of Vengeance? Nah, I just got some murderous asshole yapping in my brain. Yeah, the spirit is different for him, like I said. This is Robbie Reyes, by the way, chat. Oh, okay, alright. Oh crap. Tab Kings, learn how to shoot rockets. Oh, no, no. Shit. I can't see what's going on. Oh no, Tab King might get this one. Ah, Tab King got me. They did make it a lot better than the first beta was, though. They definitely refined a couple things that seem a little bit more airtight now. Oh crap. Oh, come on now. Okay. Oh, wait, what is that? That's like a spider sense counter. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this first one because I don't think they're where they need to be right now. Iron Man. Oh, no, that's not mine. Oh, wow, I am getting tore up. Yeah. There we go, finally. It's a little late now, though. Oh, okay. I started to get the groove back into the end there. Alright. Spider shoot! Spider back click! Oh, no. Oh, ow, you actually hit me. Ah, okay. That's BS, come on. Oh, what? No, I need to block. Okay. Oh, I should've. Bruh. Oh! Oh shit. Oh no. Oh! Champion one. Alright, I'm gonna have to redo the layout there. Alright, let's go back and change the layout. Let's change order and rematch. How do I... I don't know what I just did. I think you have to choose them in order by pressing the buttons, and I did it wrong, I think. Well, I'll have to redo that again. I didn't know that's what it wanted. Oh, if you don't do it fast enough, it kicks us out. Okay. Let me really quickly change my team. That's fine. Well, if someone jumps on, you can fight them real quick if you need to. I'm just swapping people around here. That means Doom needs to be my opener, as I can kind of anticipate it. Okay. Let's do that. Alright, let's try this again. First year, did you see what I sent you? I did. What did you send? What Uma secrets? Because I know that's what it's related to. Because nothing else would be related to. How are you hiding?
In the orange corner, with Storm. At the lead, the
Champion bringing in the Storm.
Fighters! In the blue corner, with Dr. Doom.
The Emperor of Latveria.
The Tokon Warriors! Let's see who's got Lady Luck on their side. The heat's rising and sparks are about to fly.
Doom, I will not forgive or forget what you have done to T'Challa. Yeah, that's true. Such sentimentality, I let him live. You should thank Doom for his generosity.
Brace yourself.
Whoa, wow, okay, that was actually pretty smart. Tempking opened up with a grab. Wow. Oh. Tempking's definitely really good at this for some reason. Oh. Yeah, wow, that was a sweep on that one. First round was a sweep. I think my only problem with Doom is how slow they kind of made him. So I've got to learn what my opening attacks are. Woo! There we go. Alright. Oh, you grab. Yeah, Tempking really. Oh, crap. He opened up and got another teammate by doing that. Oh, no, oh, no, ah! Dang. Oh, Arna, did you end up listening to what I sent you? I did. It's actually really awesome. Also, I was gonna ask, like, more about, I forgot to say that at the beginning because I was getting my teeth beat. But, I was gonna ask, like, what is, like, the newest Arc Knight game? Because I am kind of interested now in just the characters and what I've seen so far. Oh. Oh, Tokon got the reverse. Ah, the recovery got me. No. Damn. Wow. Arc Knight Infield is their upcoming new one. Also, Arna, did you see the Dawn? I did. I'm very excited. There's a lot of good. Dawn of War 4 it just has my money. You changing your order, Tempking, or rematch again? I've got to practice my timing. Timing is still a little weird for me in this game. That's why I think Tempking is just absolutely wrecking me. Oh, frick. Ah! Yeah, I teleported into it. Oh, crap, I missed it. Whoa, what the hell? Wait, what happened there? How did you reverse me? What the heck? I'm pretty sure I hit you. What the heck happened there? Okay. Whew! That was a good one. Ow. Oh, I was trying to do my ult, it didn't do it. Ow, oh, ow. Why is it not working? Oh shit, that got me hurt. No, I was doing good. Whew. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Whew, alright. You got blasted. Oh, you must have got lost connection at the very end. I started getting the flow of how you use Doom to chain in. I'm starting to understand my team's way they work together. Let's go back to the lobby. We lost connection with Tam King. There's videos of closed beta on YouTube, but I don't recommend watching if you don't want spoilers. Ah, okay. Do you want me to link you to 2 songs I sent as far? Oh. Yeah, they're pretty good. That Phantom of the Opera one was the one that impressed me the most, I will say. But I subscribed to their channel and to that other channel that the other song came from just to check out some of the stuff from it. You see, there was pretty good. Did you get back in? What lobby? Oh, there you are. It says you're in pause menu. I'm trying to think. I probably should change it up. What do you? There's not too many people to pick, chat. So, who do you want me to change it up with? Out of all the people you see at the top right, do you want to see Captain, Miss Marvel, Storm, Star-Lord? Who do you want me to switch out, and who do you want to see? Do you want to see anyone specific, or just keep fighting with the team we've got? At least until the further characters get added. But from the people I've seen in here, this isn't who's going to be my end team. Ghost Rider and Doctor Doom are final, but there's some other people we're missing that I know are going to be in here that I've seen that are kind of confirmed already somewhat, which is nice. No, no one? Alright, so let's see. Let's think of a theme that would be interesting here. We almost have enough for a team elemental, but not quite. We can do Team Brooklyn Bastion. Huh? I know the name, but I can't for some reason. For some reason, I can't remember who it is on the top of my head. I'll deliver this last bit of bad news for Blood Ravens. I think you get to pick which Space Marine chapter or Legion to play as during the missions in the campaign. My team pick is every second person. It's every second person. Oh, okay. So basically all the ones we don't have, huh? Oh yeah, they have some. Well, it's their real name, but I couldn't remember that, to be fair. But there's a ton of people, like I said, that I have a feeling they're, from what I've seen, they're gonna be kind of in this game. Yeah, Ant-Man, Thor, yeah. Yeah, there's one of the missing ones, Wolvie. I'm missing the Wolvie. I guarantee he's gonna fight. It's since Spider-Man fights exactly like the original Spider-Man did, and that you remember that fighting Marvel game a long time ago. It wasn't Marvel versus Capcom, but it was a Marvel fighting game where the end boss is Thanos. He fights just like that Spider-Man from that. That was the one I played the most, and so does technically Tony, Iron Man, and somewhat Doctor Doom. So they literally play that like their original counterparts. And if that's the case, Wolverine's gonna be hilariously trolly if you're good with him. Especially at team combos and just initiating the attack and how fast he's gonna be. He's gonna be like Spidey. Spidey seems to be my quick initiator for this team, which is why I put him in the slot that he's in. But alright, so Miss Marvel, Iron Man, Star-Lord, and Ghost. Oh, interesting. So let's let Star-Lord lead the team. You said Miss Marvel, Iron Man. Let's let Miss Marvel beat the hold on. Ghost can stay there, so Miss Marvel needs to be here.
Ms. Marvel.
Miss Marvel, Iron Man, Star-Lord, and Ghost. Because you want to match them up with what for at least for me right now, what my favorite assist attack type that they have is. So this seems like a pretty good setup. Let's try that. Alright, where are you, champion? Which side did you move to? Oh, you're up here. That one's already got someone on it, so we'll have to go find another one. Hopefully it don't disconnect like it did for you earlier. It must not be perfect, but I will say compared to most fighting games, with how little that connection says it is, it stays pretty steady.
With Storm at the lead.
Yeah.
The Tokon Fighters! In the blue corner, with Star-Lord, here are the Tokon Warriors! Let's see who's got Lady Luck on their side. The heat's rising and sparks are about to fly.
I don't know. Star-Lord's the son of a Celestial. I don't know. Well, he technically does. You know those blasters fire his father's energy out of him. So technically he's firing those blasters fire ancestral bullets. Trust me, they'd hurt her. Well, I like Star-Lord, man. I forgot he was the best for like starting attacks. Grenado! Oh yeah, man, I might be a Star-Lord. Wow! Man. Your Ghost Rider showed up. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh! Ow! That was rude, sir. Ah, crap. Star Laser. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Alright, sir. I see. Goodbye. Woo! I need to switch character. I haven't. It's still just me and Miss Marvel. That's how good I'm doing with Star-Lord. We should have more than one now. Man, I think we might need to include Star-Lord instead of either Tony or someone else in my main team. I think that would be really good with a Ghost Rider and a Doctor Doom combo. Holy, you want a rematch? Okay. We'll try to change characters this time. I really like Star-Lord. I think it's because he fights like I do. I take no responsibility for what happened to Damn King. Is what Archer said. I like how me and Damn King both hit each other. Oh, alright. That Damn King trying to bring the game. Oh. Woo! I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to understand the rhythm. It's like a dance. It's like Street Fighters. Over. I stepped on some toes. Yeah. What just happened? I'm not sure actually. Tony, I need you. Dang it, you were supposed to stay in here, Tony. Okay. Let's switch to Tony. Boom! Yo! Ow. Oh. Ow. Woo! Genius billionaire playboys philanthropist. Oh, and don't forget world-class ass. Gotta love Tony, man. Alright. Oh, you changing orders or? Oh, you changing your order up? Let's go. Za. I don't know what I did. I didn't do it fast enough. I didn't know what the other button is. Alright, let me just, let me change it real quick and I'll join back up. Let's swap. Let's put Tony in first because I want to try some more Tony. Let's swap him out for Star-Lord. And then I'm going to change Ghosty because I've already used him enough now for Storm. Try out some Storm. Alright, let's do this again.
We've got a high-profile match coming up.
Is that Beast? I see Beast in the X-Men match. I didn't realize he was standing back there. Man, I love him in this game. He was also one of the more OG fighting game characters.
In the blue corner, with Iron Man, here are the Tokon Warriors!
Tokon
Let's see who's got
Warriors!
Lady Luck on their side. The heat's rising and...
Yeah, because we're at the Xavier Academy, yeah. Xavier School for the Gifted. Iron Man, what is it with you in Hero vs. Hero battles? You've got a problem. Me for the people being weird about amazing ideas. What can I say? Just trying to push everyone to the... I couldn't see that. That wasn't actually on the screen properly. Hey, it's Unifear. Spidey, you don't go to dicks. Tony's like, I must prove I am the best. Hey, there's Gambit. I got distracted. We know who he's like. Hey, whoa. Psylocke, I forgot his name. Nightcrawler, Iceman, don't remember his actual name. Taste the power. Ow, ow, ow. Taste Hulkbuster! What is it, Tab King? It's okay, Tab King! Ow! Oh, Tab King, try to bring it back! Tab King, try to bring it back! Get it! Oh, shit! Oh, ah! I pressed it! Ah, dang it! I screwed it up! I pressed the wrong button too many times. I was trying to do my little Unibeam. What is my Unibeam? Is it power? Oh yeah, there's Beast and there's Charles, Colossus, the big, what's it called? Oh, hello. Man, once you really get someone locked down, you can really lock them down. Alright, let's try to fight with Storm. I haven't tried her yet. Oh, that was a good one. Well, I forget you can cross over the crossover. Oh, shit. Oh. One strike, something. I can't, even though I do like the Japanese, I can't read that fast sometimes. Nice.
Player 2.
Nice. Let me, yeah, you want to change, just change. I'm going to try cap now to a different, reset. Hold on. Alright, so let's change Tony for Cap. I'm thinking going like the Brooklyn Mashers, right? Like everyone from New York. Alright, let's change the color of Spider-Man. Okay, that's that one. Let's do that one. What's the other cap is green? I don't like that cap. So not Star-Lord. This one would be Tony.
Iron Man.
Yeah, Hulk would be a good one for this too. Team Avenger. Alright, let's do another one.
We've got a high-profile match coming up. In the orange corner, with Ghost Rider. At the lead, the Tokon Fighters! In the blue corner, with Captain America, here are the Tokon Warriors! Let's see who's got Lady Luck on their side. The heat's rising and sparkling.
Alright. And I'm a random nobody, no pressure. Here goes nothing. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. You're Ghost Rider now. You're a hero. Show me.
Brace yourself.
Jeff King really loves his grabs in the beginning of that. Ooh, wow, that counter. Why is that not hit? There we go. That is all the injury. That way we both get an ally. Ow. Madam, no. Oh, you know what I should have done? I didn't think about it. Ah. Oh, crap! Well, that's even. Frick. Oh, wow. Dev King breaking the heat. Woo! Oh. Oh. Spidey's still by far my favorite there. I do love how he fights. I know him better because he's instinctually attached to the original version for me. And I played him a lot in that game. You changing your character? Or you just changing your order? I'm just gonna hit a rematch. I'm fine with mine.
Brace yourself.
Hold on, I'll have to re-chat in a second, chat. Hold on. Gotta fight the Spidey. You Spider. Woo! Didn't mean to do that one. Shield the cycle. Shield the cycle. Ah crap! Ah crap! Come to me, Tony. It's time for battle. You, ow! And yes, chat, Cap does have, but I totally freaking missed that. Does have a what's it called? Let's try this again with more feeling. Okay, alright, time to get a bit mad. Yeah. Shoot a struggle. Oh shit. Shooting star. Whew. Turn the lobby, or what do you want to do? Let me read chat. Oh no, there is a 0% chance first anniversary might add evolved skills. Oh, really? There's a 0% chance first anniversary might add. Oh, I feel like you're being sarcastic right now. Are you want to do another one, Tempting? Is there a way to do a random team? No. That'd be cool. Alright, so let's go Team Space Laser. Let's start with Star-Lord. Let's have the quick shot be Tony. Yeah, why? So yeah, you're probably fighting somebody else. A Team Space Laser, but the problem is I don't have another laser. I guess Ghost Rider's gonna be the closest thing since he kind of fires heated beams. I mean, lightning can be kind of a laser. I'll do Storm for that one, just to make it more energy based. Team High Energy. Let's see what's happening. I want to spectate. You're fighting literal Spider-Man. That's the guy's screen name. Oh, what did he started with Spider-Man? That is not a surprise, but his name.
Brace yourself.
Oh, it fast forwards the match if I'm behind. It's showing me the first round in super speed. Oh, remember, well, you can't do it if you're using too much energy. You're using energy constantly. You gotta remember, don't mash too hard on one single button. Because since this game has what's called link attack, single buttons, especially the circle button, will use up your energy at the bottom of your screen, allowing you not to have enough to do ults and stuff. Because you can't even do a super until you have at least 50. And then 50, it's L2 and it's R2 and R1. And for a regular super, if you have 100 energy, you can do your super and then hold X, and then one of your allies will do one of theirs. And then you can hold X in a different direction as long as you have energy, and a green bar at the top to change out like two times. Yeah, see, there you go. He dodged it, but you did pull it off that time. That was one of his moves. Doom is a lot more methodical. You kind of have to like be a rhythm with him. He's very slow. But he's also got a lot of control hits. Ooh. Yeah, this guy plays Spidey a lot. Because he's doing basics. What he's doing right now, he's doing just link attacks. He's just mashing square, mashing triangle, mashing circle, depending on the energy he wants to use. Because there is a simplified part of this game, too, for people who don't want to try to create their own combos. Because that's just pressing square. When he throws all his teammates at you like that, that's just mashing square. Mashing triangle triggers your super attack. Mashing circle triggers your ult. Now, if you hold X, you'll do another person. Well, you had to do it at the beginning. Like, as soon as it hits, you got to keep holding X. But you have to have 100 energy total. 50 for yours, 50 for your ally. You're starting to kind of get it. Oh, that was a good counter. There you go, Time King. There you go. Now you're starting to get it. Yeah, if you're trying... So this game suffers from, if you overcomplicate it too hard, depending on what you're trying to do, you see you don't have enough energy to do another one. But you can call someone in, switch to him, and keep the combo going. These are things you'll learn over time. Kind of like what he's trying to do. Except he's not switching, he's just staying and fighting. He's trying to do corner grab. But I'm not gonna lie, this game embodies all the classic Marvel fighting games. The background, the characters. Oh, that was a good fight. You did bring it back. That was a good, definitely a battle. It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man coming at you. And that's a wrap for today. Stay tuned for next time. Nice, that was a good battle. Oh, is he leave? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, he came back. He's lagging, that's why I can't see him. Alright, let's fight. Let's use this team, and then we'll probably not do too much more, because you can only show so much off in a beta like this, so. But I do like the changes and the more refinement to some of the counters and some of the things they made. It wasn't much, but it's just subtle timings mean a lot. And it seems like the timings on certain things is a lot better now, a lot more precise.
Brace yourself.
Dino land. Oh, okay. oh, oh. Oh, oh, that's that. Oh. Ah! Whoa, okay. You. Ooh, Jim keep mad. Oh no. No way. No way. No way. Oh. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, this game's definitely going on the list, chat. We've definitely played the full version of this. I love this game now. This is now my new Marvel vs. Capcom. And as you can see, the spawn in me is starting to come out. Just slightly. Oh, we're changing order, so let's go with...
Brace yourself. Round one.
The Doom! Frick! We're gonna do that. Oh, that sucked. Oh! Good thing you didn't have enough to call in someone else. But you did throw me off screen. Oh crap. Okay. Oh. You, yeah, oh! Damn, keep trying to bring it back. Oh, dang it! The uppercut game. Woo! Good try, Jeff. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's gonna, yep, ow. Come on. Oh, I should have changed the style while kept it going. Nice. Nice. I think Stellar's my favorite outro though when he wins.
Player 2.
If they do it, it'll be bigger Uma Rapture than the rework. It would be. You are. You want to go back, Tam King? Let me know if if you want to ramp it up, because we've done quite a few fights already. Alright, I'll do one more with the main team then. So let's go with
Dr. Doom.
although I kinda like Tony now. I don't know, I kinda like Tony as the starter. Now we're gonna go something way scarier for now, as much as I like my Doom.
Iron Man.
Put Tony there. Change this for Peter.
Spider-Man.
Oops, I chose the wrong. Although, I'll do classic.
Spider-Man.
This one should be our upwards person. That should be Star-Lord. And this should be Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
This should be an annoying team for me to use, since these are all the ones I'm kind of somewhat decent with besides Doom. Iron Man may get, even though I'm good with Tony, I think Iron Man may get changed for Dr. Doom for the early start version of this team. Until I get my Wolverine. But let's see. That should be good. Alright, let's do it. Another thing, Ardnot, 90% of the songs are in the game. The only ones excluded are the EPs, which are centered around specific characters, like that Phantom of the Opera one. I mean, you can listen to them on YouTube or Spotify, to be fair, if you don't have them in game. But they are pretty cool. I do like it. There's definitely a bunch of characters in there I would love to try. I might actually look into trying Arc with the Arc Knight Infield. The new Infield one that's coming out. I might actually try to check that out then.
The heat's rising and sparks are about to fly.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. Oh, what's that? You're volunteering to help me test my latest suit? Wow, that's so kind of you. Yeah, this is one of this one and the X-Men map are my favorite. I think the X-Men was my top, but Storm trying to come in for the fight. Oh, that was bad. Releases 2026. Ah, okay. I figured most things are next year. I should have freaking. Keep forgetting when they do that, you can do your own and try to counter. Okay. Ah, dang it! I missed the combo. I meant to do the what's it called. Dark matter grenade! You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Oof. I screwed that up. Ah, crap. Might get this round. Oh, yeah, because I screwed up bad. Okay. I lost my footing too much. Okay. Temkin gets that round. Pterodactyl Man is in the background. Ironically, that's actually an X-Men of this time. Damn! That was a nice one. Almost 30 hits. Oh crap, here we go. Oh, I dodged it! Take that, damn kick! Oh, I didn't get out of that one. Didn't get out of that one. Dang it, Ducky's like really fight. He's sweating it up. Oh, okay, get up. Oh, come on now. Woo! Holy crap, you definitely almost got you 2 rounds out of there. You were trying not to let me get up. I like it. I just realized they have their own end song. Tony's is cool. It's like, oh, one with the meta. Dude, the song is dope. This game is dope. They did so much improvements from just one beta to the other. Oh wait, today's the 5th, right? Yes, it is. That's why this game came out, or this beta. But yeah, I think this game is pretty cool, Chad. This is definitely gonna be, I think for the moment, because there's not really technically, to be fair, there's not too many competing with it, except for like technically that versus game from Invincible Versus. There's the League of Legends one happening, but I haven't seen too much on it yet. It looks really good animation wise, but I doubt that one's coming to console, which will be sad if not. This one's gonna be on PC and console, right? So he's like, hello. Ghost Rider said thanks. Just drove away. Hello, Spider, hello. But yeah, other than the League of Legends game looks pretty good animation wise, but if it ends up only being on PC, I don't think it's gonna really niche the market and take the cake. Where it technically could, because it could introduce, since we never got League of Legends properly, like I was hoping for console, it could introduce at least some sort of League game to console a lot better, other than the RPG turn-based one that we got. I forgot what it's called now. As different alternatives for like different like games from that universe to kind of get people used to that genre and that universe. So it'd be kind of cool to see that competitor. And then the other one, like I said, Invincible Versus, but I don't know if that's going to be on console either. I think this is the only one that's probably going to end up on both. So that's why I think right now, I think this is the one that's going to end. And because it's Marvel as well, everyone knows what Marvel is most of the time. I think it's going to end up taking the cake as one of the more better fighters going forward right now. Until more competitors release more and then we get like new... although I don't want to get too much in this, although after what Tam King told me there, I was just about to say until Mortal Kombat gets a new one, but after what I heard recently, I'm like, well, I guess we'll see what happens there. Not going to go too much into what that is entailing, but it's something that happened with Warner Brothers, and I'm like, so what does this mean for Mortal Kombat? Is it just going to run with all the same that was already there, or are they going to change it all? If you want to know what that is, definitely look it up. Something really big actually surprisingly happened that I wasn't expecting. But they got the video game rights and everything, so who knows? We'll see how it goes. But right now I think this is going to be the fighter. I think this fighter is going to be the one that kind of gets all the attention, all the videos will be on, all the crazy like combo string videos, and Like, I think the longest one I did was when I was fighting in the tutorial, when I managed to get that combo with all the team together and get a perfect snap of some supers at the end. Did that with like a 45, 50 hit combo. It was crazy. But yeah, this game can get real insane. I like these kinds of games when it comes to that. So I think another good game example of how this game feels besides Marvel, it feels like Dragon Ball Fighters as well. If you've ever played Dragon Ball Fighter Z, the one where it was like this game but with Dragon Ball, it kind of plays a little, not totally, but a little similar, at least with the way the combos are created, similar to that as well. Which is why I think I started doing better, because I combined those two in my head. I definitely was a lot better this time around beta-wise than I was last time, but when the last time the beta happened, it was late at night, and I didn't really, because they had messed up the thing and all the crazy play times that they had done. Tem King's teleporting around the map. I saw you jumping up and down, then you were jumping up and down somewhere else. But you didn't move. Tem King is the spider teleporter. But yeah, I think it's this game's gonna be really amazing. We're definitely gonna play the full version of this and see what other crazy awesome characters are gonna play like what. And I'm eager to see who else gets put in this game. Plus, this will be the first true standalone Marvel fighting game in a long time. The rest were like on PS1 and PS2 era. And before that somewhat too as well. So it's really refreshing to see the Marvel getting its own, like, just straight up, not Marvel versus Capcom, like just a Marvel fighting game. So, and I think they did a good job with the level transitions and everything else. The characters look amazing for their Japanese alternative kind of self, because these are more like the Japanesey universe, or more like the Tokyo 2024 universe, kind of like that, where everyone's more like that's why Tony's suits look more like Gundams. Tiny Gundams instead of a normal Iron Man suit and stuff like that. Or Robbie's even more over the top than he is normally. Or Doom's got the flashy, more like fur coat. like he a Yakuza boss. But so far it's a pretty good game. Let's see, I'm at 58, let's see, what am I going to say? You're cooked for seriously. By the way, Darius got an A+ Uma now. Wow. I still have Ogiri to keep me up. I'm 58k, so I'm close to hitting 60k carats. The Age of Mocha Infinity game begins. Its debut is on the 8th. What made it worse is it was his first undefeated Uma too. Oh wow. Well, that would make sense because he got a really good run, right? So that's why I went to A+. Darius closed the gap between James and Ardnot within a week. Really solidified the fact Uma is a wit game. A wit game? What? What the Darius is playing wit? I mean, technically, the only thing wit helps you with is skills, and as far as we've seen, skills don't mean anything. He's playing the stat game is what he's doing. I've come to a realization that the support cards are better to help accent your legacy, to create a better legacy. But as far as your main racehorse is concerned, like the ones you're going to put on your teams, you need to make sure their stats are first and then buy their skills second. An apt run from what I've seen and learned from tips and also things I've tried. I'm stuttering. You kind of, and what y'all said in chat as well, it's like Farseer said, you kind of want to wait. How are you glow? I thought, when I'm standing near you, you get like a weird comic book cartoony outline. I guess because I'm highlighting you is what is happening, yeah. But, but technically you want to make sure your stats are done first and then buy your skills towards the end. So really, if you don't make it through your campaign and you die off and you didn't buy any skills, that's probably a sign the stats weren't working where they needed to be for that horse's build that you're trying to go for. Because skills accent everything, and you can save yourself with skills, but the problem is I'm running into now with trying to get better, higher level Umas, is that I'm having problems where, I go through the game and then realize maybe that skill would have been better if I had waited. So I think the like Farseer and Sealy said, and other things I've tried, I think the app strategy is to just don't buy any skills unless you absolutely have to. So. Wit equals wisdom because Darius has the wisdom from playing JP Uma. I don't think it's that. I think he just never realized because he got to play it more than we even did to a certain extent, but with just all the stats at once. He just knows how the stats behave now because he's seen the final version before we ever got it. He's been playing on Japanese stats. We were playing on global originally, so he knows exactly what works with what. He cheated. Darius a cheater! No, I'm just kidding. He must be punished in Total War Warhammer 3! No, but anyways. Still makes sense, though. AKA properly building your horses and knowing what's best for them. Hey, yes, exactly. And when you've had more time to see what the end result of that would look like at a higher level, yeah, well, you are going to have better results. Yeah, like Ted King said, especially when you're sweating and using like calculated websites to do affinity checks and racetrack checks to see what the downhill and top hill are, or uphill and downhill are on every track, so you know if the uphill and downhill skills will actually do you any good. Things like that. It's great stuff. Yeah, what's best for the Teo kind? Yes, what's best for the Teo kind? Watch, it turns out he ends up portraying Teo entirely. Turns out Darius was a secret agent working for me the whole time. It was his, the agreement was if he sabotaged Sealy, he wouldn't have to deal with Dekla directly during the Total War Warhammer 3 playthrough. Just putting that out there. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. I'm putting out Christmas deals. But anyways, let's head back to the main screen.
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
I also love that. I miss that in old fighting games too when you start it up, where it says the name of the title. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. All the old fighters like Street Fighter and all the old like Mortal Kombat. Well, Sega did it, but that was more of a company one. But yeah, Sega was the one that made that the most. Like, that's the most nostalgic one of them all. Because you just used to hear. I miss that. I really wish Sega would just bring that back and just never do anything else. I don't know why they ever got rid of it. It was the best thing. Yeah, they do. They still do it. I have my Sonic games. They do. How I got to hear it again, I was like, oh, that's so nice. Oh yeah, the old PS1 boot up. Or if I ever get to show it to you guys, if this ever happens, Grandia 3, the opening set boot up and song of that, man, that song will live forever in my heart. Along with Zone of the Enders, obviously. The Kiss Me Sunlights and Beyond the Bounds. That's both the main themes of 1 and 2 for Zone of the Enders. Just like, you know, oh yeah! Soul Calibur's was good too, yeah. That one definitely stuck in there. I mean, with the, hold on, let me see. I mean, with the amount of Still in Love we saw in the JP versions, sowing the seeds of mistrust won't work. Sealy said he had more stills than I Top Guns. I think with Gentle Donna and Cafe close behind. So yeah, so the Teo will be replaced. Ah, 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 ah. See, even Darius knows Teo's terrible. Even he eventually moves on and realizes, nah. He's still locked in on that cafe, but oh well. Nobody's perfect. I'll take the cafe over the Teo. So, tell him he's a man of cafe and culture. Said Teo still defeated, you are not. She hasn't defeated nothing. There's no Top Gun to defeat. The ultimate weapon has not revealed itself yet. Right now you're just dealing with, think of it like the dark side from the X-Men. Right now you're dealing with the horsemen of the apocalypse. It's like you're dealing with the startups. But the moment that the doctor descends upon the planet. As you saw when I started getting good with him again and I finally got the flow in this game. It will be a devastation among all. And say gold ship beat ever. And then yeah, you can't talk anything about Teo. Your Teo's getting absolutely railroaded by gold ship and yeah, in the stables. We all know you're a gold ship main, Sealy. Don't worry, it's alright, we all know. We know gold ship is your main horse. We get it. It's okay, Sealy, it's okay. You don't have to worry. Gold ship. I don't see a ship made of gold. Yeah, he's avoiding it again. And it was not even the good gold ship. I don't know who or what that is. Sure, Sealy, sure. Sure you don't, Sealy, sure you don't know what that is. Sure. I'm sure you don't. And my name is Santa Claus. Man. You see, it was actually McQueen in disguise. Sure. Once again, this is sure. Sure. I don't think McQueen is that tall. At least for some reason, at least not that level tall. Sorry to tell you, Silly. And she too fancy for that. I think you're misremembering. No, I think we remember quite well, Silly. I think it's written in the stars, like me becoming absolutely messed up, overpowered in this fighting game in the future. I think that I believe that it's gold ship so hard that I'm not totally giving all my money to Dawn of War 4 when it comes out. That's how certain. That we all know. Assets are too big to be. That's true too. 100% on that one. Farseer. 100% on that one, Farseer. But anyways, alright chat. I'm going to wrap it up a little earlier tonight because I'm going to go probably get back on V Rising, finish some grinding work, continue to make sure we're ready. We've got Saturday and Sunday now to beat this. So one day to beat Dracula, one day to build the castle, the secret project. It won't take me that long to build. It's not like it's going to be 1-to-1 scale because we can't do that in this game. There won't be enough room and it doesn't let me go in. This building has a basement and we can't do basements in this game because you can only go up floors, not down floors. So And since first floor is basically main entrance, we're just gonna do all the main rooms and main little things that'll make it look like a cool little vampire castle, but you'll also be able to tell truly what it actually is. But not the latest. What would be? It's near Raccoon City. That part I'm not worried about. Gameplay I don't think is going to be a problem. What I think is going to be the problem is depending on how the story ends up happening. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, gameplay-wise, I don't doubt it'll be good. But my problem is what they've done is this truly a sequel, or are they redoing an entire game as a new version of itself? And I'm trying to figure out how people are going to receive this if it's the second option. But we're going to see. I'm still going to give it a chance. No. Leon wouldn't, even if this was, no matter what option I just said, Leon's not going to be there. The reason why Leon would not be there is because this would, at best, this is a complete redo of Code Veronica. At worst, it's a sequel, a random sequel to the Code Veronica bloodline, because it has to do with the Ashcroft family. Which the Ashcroft family is the one from Code Veronica, which is the one that developed the plant side of the virus. Which could argue maybe that's what this. I'm still thinking that somehow it's related because, like you said, the light burned her when she went in there. It's almost like she's sensitive to too much photosynthesis, like almost like that same weakness what's her name had in Code Veronica. So that's why I'm on the fence here, because this is a 50-50 chance whether this is a total redo of a game or if this is just a sequel to that bloodline. Kind of like they did a sequel to the Village bloodline through what's his name and Chris. Forgot his name. The main character of Village, Ethan. Sorry, been a while, but that's, I don't know. Execution's gonna make or break this game no matter what. Whether it be a redo of Code Veronica entirely or a sequel to the Code Veronica storyline to carry on what happened from that bloodline, execution is all that matters. If they can't execute the story properly and make it draw you in and have that, it starts off as just crazy, monotonous monster Resident Evil, but then as you get deeper, you find the lab, you find why this is all connected, you figure out this all was set up, as it always is. Execution will be its biggest thing. But I think I'm not going to count it out until it gets close enough to know that. And I don't think we're going to know that fully until truly it comes out, really, to be fair, sadly. I do hope they drop a demo. Because if they drop a demo, I might be able to ascertain what it is in the demo. If I get to play it myself. Because watching everyone else play it doesn't really help me figure it out entirely. Because no one's as crazy as I am, so they don't look at everything and try to find scraps of paper that may say secrets. And it's like, so I would love them to drop the demo. And we definitely, if they do that, chat, if that demo drops, we're definitely playing it on the channel. So. Also, Ardnot, you promise you won't use the Dark Angels for every mission in Dawn of War 4, right? Like, you will be picking between the two, right? Sure. I can do that. I'll do that. If that's what people want to see, that's what I'll do. I mean, might have not been what I intended, but totally wasn't gonna just do the Dark Angels and nothing else exists. Not at all. No, but if y'all want to see both, I will jump back and forth between the two of them, just to make it more interesting. Seeley said McQueen just wears tight clothing. I don't think that nah. That's not gonna hide that much assets it would be required to disguise yourself as Goldship as a McQueen. Also the legs are also smaller. She's also kind of more slender in that factor, frame-wise. She's just not as big as Goldship at all. Goldship is like muscular as hell. Let's see, are you hyped for the Total War? Oh yeah! Did you? I assume Farseer's already seen it since she's a big Total War person as well. I assume everyone does know about Total War Medieval 3. I'm cautious about it. They need to do it, they need to do the sieges right. So yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. I think they will, but anything can happen with any game, to be fair. So, I don't know. I think they will get it right, but it's too early to tell what direction they're going to go and if they're going to keep like it should be from the original Medieval 2 and how good the sieges were and things like that. Let's see, multi-wall castles need to be a thing. I agree. It definitely does. Like, especially considering that's kind of what the original one kind of was known for somewhat in some places too. We need the goodness that was all of Medieval. Kind of like how Dawn of War's done, right? Dawn of War 4 realized what the goodness of Dawn of War is finally and did that. What makes it good. So, you see, I don't care if they were hell of the fight. I want them back. Is what Farseer said. Well, they were more realistic because Medieval was kind of like that. That was the time of the fortress and the castle and the stone and the stone wall, and yeah, it would be very nice to see that. Hell, even wood palisade double wall and all that. Definitely looks pretty good. I'm excited for a lot of things going forward. But I think we're going to wrap it up here in a second. So I can get off here and chill and also go do some more V-Rising, get us prepped for tomorrow. Tomorrow is now guaranteed V-Rising. I just forgot this was happening today. That's when I said V-Rising yesterday, I was like, when Tam King sent me the message last night, I was like, ah, crap. Because Tam King sent me a picture of, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, and I'm like, right, that's today. So I wanted to make sure we showed this off today. And since they added Spidey and Ghost Rider, I wanted to show them off as well. But we'll check out, we won't show probably, if they do another open beta, we'll check more of this out, like if they add even more characters for some reason. But I have a feeling next would be the full game at this point. We probably won't do too much and won't see too much of this until the full game comes out. But I'm definitely excited. I do really love this game. This game is very fun. I'm super excited to do more and put more teams together and actually start doing online like ranked and stuff again like I used to on fighters like this. Because these are the fighters I like to get good at. These are the ones where I bring out the Spawn in me from Mortal Kombat. So probably, yeah, next year, probably, I would say I'm going to say February, March. Maybe January, but something tells me it's not January. I could be wrong on that, but I'm going to say February, March, or somewhere in the middle of the year. But it's definitely going to be good. I'm definitely excited for it and think it's going to be really awesome. Let's see. The fantasy game hasn't been announced yet. I think they're keeping that on hush hush. I think the Total War fantasy game that they're going to be doing, because they always do a historic and a fantasy game when they make a new one. We all know what those rumors were. It was either Star Wars was a rumor at one point, 40K was a rumor at one point. I think there was another one. I don't remember what the other one was. But as far as fantasy is concerned, but there was a few. I mean, Lord of the Rings would be a good one, even though, once again, that's going to be a little strange now, too, with licensing. There's going to be a lot of WB stuff that's going to be really odd now, I feel like, gaming-wise and otherwise. But I guess we'll see what happens. Ha! I don't think you could do that, but it'd be fun to see them try. Total War Harry Potter. Let the wizard armies unleash! I mean, there was a war of the wizards during a certain point in the history of the Harry Potter books, technically, but I don't know if there's just enough wizards for that. Let's see. Let's see. Also, wait. Also they said they'll be releasing Total War games on console. I'm cautious on that too. Will it be a Stellaris 2.0 or something good? Hopefully everyone's learned from Stellaris' mistake on console, even Stellaris themselves. That's why they made that update with Stellaris recently for console. Because I think they finally realized it's not going to succeed if we don't make it the same as the PC. You can't really... No. Well, Stellaris doesn't have good combat yet. But Stellaris' developer has talked about they're going to be making more tactical Sins of a Solar Empire like fighting, like gameplay, like wars between your ships. So they're not just flying in circles, firing torpedoes and lasers, and creating a light show is what I call it. The light show of death. But it'll be more like how, Sins of a Solar Empire is, or, what was that, Homeland, or not Homeland, what is it called? Oh, what's it called? It'll be pretty good. Homeworld, yeah. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about, though. But they're going to be making spaceship combat like that more. Going forward. It won't be coming soon yet, but it's their next major overhaul of the engine like they did with, like they just did recently with all the planets and stuff. They're slowly, once again, just like Warframe, it's about to become another new game, even though it's not a new game. It's the smartest yet craziest strategy I've ever seen work. You see, Jesse. And they finally updated the engine. Just know the new engines support building destruction and vehicle strafing? Why would they need that for melee combat? I'm telling you, it is either here's my money. My two biggest guesses on the Total War next fantasy game is either Warhammer 40K, not fantasy, or Star Wars. I mean, they technically could do Halo or something like that too, but my money is on the other two. Because they're a bigger franchise, both of them would rake in the numbers and people would turn their head instantly at something like that. So... Well, that's why my money leans towards Star Wars, like Tam King just said. It would be a lot easier to get the Star Wars license because it'd be cheaper. Plus, it's not exclusive to certain companies anymore because they lost a lot of that. They can still do them, but they don't get exclusivity anymore. But, what was I going to say? So that would be cheaper than getting a Warhammer license. But here's the thing, though, Tam King. They already have a Warhammer license. So part of me is like, This is why both are just as likely. It's either going to be Star Wars because they wanted to go with something fresh and different, but still sci-fi fantasy to mix with their Total War, or they're going to stick with who they already know, because they already have a fantasy medieval version of Total War, which is Warhammer, Total War Warhammer. They could call it Total War 40K instead. And it's like, or Total War Star Wars, or things like that. So that's why I'm like, I think it's going to be one of those two. That's my highest bet right now on which one it is. If they blindside us with Halo, that would be fun, but I wonder if Microsoft would be okay with I mean, they're parting with Halo this PlayStation, right? I mean, Halo's now coming, the campaign's now coming to, or at least the original one, remastered and redone, is now coming to PlayStation. So, part of me thinks that could happen too, I guess, but... That's true. Yeah, but if it's gonna make them money, I don't know if they care. I mean, they've done this with other Xbox games that are not Halo. I'll say that, but I don't know. I mean, Halo Wars wasn't directly them, was it? Was it Microsoft Studios? I'll have to look that up. But you see, plus Total War 40K. We'll have to compete with Dawn of War 4, meaning they can't use the Dark Angels as a DLC. Oh, CA! Wow, wait, CA made Halo Wars 2? So then technically CA could do a Halo game. And Farseer made a good point with 40K. The problem with doing a Total War 40K game is now you got to compete with Dawn of War 4. So now you gotta figure out how to stand out differently in that. I still think both could be there. They wouldn't have the same DLCs right out the gate, but they'd eventually both end up in the same areas. But just that being said, it's once again, it's the logic of, you look at it from the perspective, do you really want to share the bed, I guess is the way you want to say it. Because then you're sharing the bed with your competitor is, okay, even if both are successful, you could have been more successful if you had chosen something you're not having a competitor in, right? So this is why I think Star Wars is technically more likely out of all of them to be the likely choice at Total War's next game for fantasy-based universes and their crossover game they like to do. Don't know, because Warhammer 3 is coming to an end with the End Times DLC, ironically. So... it's a good way to do that. So that means that that's going to come to a head. So part of me still kind of hints at, instead of it being another Warhammer, it's probably Star Wars. But only time will tell. I don't know either way or what. Once again, they could blindside us. Could be Battlestar Galactica. No, I'm just kidding. Although Battlestar Galactica's got their own strategy game about to come out, so I highly doubt that would be the case. So there's a ton of little cool, crazy stuff coming up and happening. So, but I mean, Dawn of War 4 did take 2 orc clans, Cadians, Dark Angels, Admechs, and Necrons. Ad Mechanicus, and yeah, that's true. Dawn of War 4 is pulling the heavy punches. That's why I don't know if it would be wise to stand against a rising titan like that. Something that originally was one of the best in leading of its field to begin with. It was one of the best RTSs out there originally. So it'd be hard to follow that too, even if your genre of RTS is different. I still think it's going to be Star Wars, but I could be wrong. Because there's a lot you could do with Star Wars. And you could get a lot of factions out of Star Wars, just like Warhammer. So, you could have Rebels, Empire. You could also have Timeline DLCs. We could play campaigns where now you could be the Old Republic, the Sith Empire, the Jedi Empire, Jabba the Hutt's Empire. There's so many choices you could do with a Total War for Star Wars. So once again, just like Warhammer, but less competition in the water. My Spidey getting the video game instinct says so far have yet to been proved wrong. Says Star Wars. My just that instinct in my back of my brain says, yeah, it's gonna end up being Star Wars. As much as I would love it to be Total War 40K, I guarantee you it's Total War Star Wars or something like that. Guarantee it. I'm not against that either. I'm get either of them. I will buy either. But well, no, you're not. You don't get what I mean by fantasy. Well, what it means by fantasy, Tam King, is it means not realistic, because Total War makes a realistic version of their game, and then they make a game that's based completely in something that's not real. Whether it be Total War or their what was that weird one they did with well, even then I doubt they do Dungeons and Dragons. There's only one major war you could cover, and I don't think it's big enough. It's like I said, you have to have enough factions for it to care. A Total War's a big game. It can't just have 2 or 3 factions. It's got to have at least 12. It's out the gate. With how big Total War, or at best 8 different factions to choose from. And the only things that can really carry this weight easily are 40K, Star Wars, Halo, Lord of the Rings. But like I said, that was my other guess. But with Warner Brothers now up in the air, this deal was already done, whatever it was. So unless they just kept the deal as it is and it was Lord of the Rings, I don't know if I could see with Warner Brothers having done their deal and all the deal they went through recently, even though it's not finalized, I doubt they would put anything big in the cooking, right? Like in the frying pan right now, with them knowing they're changing hands and all that, right? Like basically selling off to another company. So I still think Star Wars is one that I think it's going to be a Star Wars game. Because remember what Disney said. They handed out tons of IPs to a bunch of different companies that never had Star Wars titles before. So my brain says CA's never done a Star Wars game in their life that I can think of off the top of my head. So it's like that would kind of be right up that wheelhouse. So Total War Battletech, that'd be a good one. Okay, yeah, Mech Warrior. Thank you for telling me that one. Mech Warrior would be a good one too. That'd be a good secret gem in the night to slam into my face out of nowhere. I love that. Man, a Total War Mech Warrior. That makes me just go, what is that? But, doubt it'll be that. But that'd be a cool random out of nowhere pick. Because that could be liable. I mean, that's not like that would be hard to obtain for CA. I doubt the licensing for that is too hard. I'm pretty sure the people who own Mech Warrior right now are trying to get it successful as possible. Because they're taking baby steps, but they're doing good. The new DLC of Wolves of Tukid, the mercenaries getting the clan mechs added into it, so you can now have both clan and inner spear mechs during your custom mercenary playthroughs. Total War Dune. That's a good one. They did try to do a Dune strategy game. It didn't do too well, though. I don't think, sadly. It was a decent game, but I just don't think it had all the fluff it needed. I think Total War would be better for Dune than that game was. That's a good one that Tempting just said. That'd be another good call. Another good surprise one, too. Total War Dune. Space battles would be perfect. Ground battles might be a problem. There's not as many ground battles in Star Trek overall in history. It'd have to be based in the Xindi era, or it'd have to be based in the new era that's happened in Star Trek Online, the Mirror era, where everything's cross-looped each other and all the factions are in one place. That would make sense. If they did that, it could work. As you say, I want to use Yoshi, Crispy. I don't think there's a Total War Yoshi. Nintendo's not having that. It'd be funny, Total War Mario. The plumber versus the Goomba Empire. If they do Star Wars, it'll have the Clone Wars for obvious reasons. I do think it'll be Clone War. I think the factions will be included. Will be Clone Wars, Empire, because they're different enough from each other. Droids, probably Rebels. I think, and it may be different timelines, because you know how Total War 3 Kingdoms has different timelines. You can have it take place, which gives you different warlords and different commanders to choose from. You could do it like that for Star Wars, where depending on which timeline you're in, you have different factions you can use during the campaign. I'm telling you, sky's the limit with Total War with what they can do. It's just where are they going to take it? So. But either way, I think we need to wrap it up here, chat, and get ready to chill out. I'm going to be hopping back on V Rising to get our grinding work in the background done. Prep us for tomorrow and Sunday's episode for V Rising. Since today I had to do this, forgetting that I had this beta ready to go. And then I realized, oh yeah, that's today! I'm kind of glad because I enjoyed fighting with Tam King. I needed those fights. Today was a rough day. Tam King became my aggression releaser. I turned him into a punching bag. But I'm definitely excited for this game. It's definitely gonna be fun. But alright, chat, let's see. Crispy said, I've been jumping on soon. Do you need help grind them? If you want to jump on, yeah. I mean, the more people, the more stuff that gets done at the same time. It makes it faster, and we got 2 days to beat it. I've got to beat it by Sunday, so we can be ready for not only Uma Musume Monday, for the special event that day, but then Tuesday, when the gate opens. And we also dispatched the heroes. That'll probably happen Wednesday. But anyways. But I don't know or not. Tam was putting the work on you too. In the beginning it was. I'll admit that. Tam was walloping me in the beginning. But then the moment it clicked and I realized what it wanted me to do and how this game kind of flows, it's like every fighting game, and this is what I tell people learning how to play fighting games. Every fighting game is like almost like a dancing game, like a Dance Dance Revolution game. It's all about the rhythm. Once you understand the rhythm, then you understand the dance. And then once you understand the dance, you can create your own dance. And you can dance if you want to. Sorry, I had to. Anyways. Let's see, well, by now, if they use Clone Wars, they do have a lot more sub-factions in the Clone War era. You are correct there. Oh, we could have the Gungans as a faction. That would be kind of fun. They could be like the Yellow Turban from Three Kingdoms. They're hard to play, but if you get used to them and learn what their specialty is, they become really hilariously overpowered. I want this to be a thing now. See, now I kind of want them to do Star Wars and that the Gungans be an empire. So I can take over the empire and realize the true meme and dream that Jar Jar Binks is the king of all Sith, and we all know it. Anyways. But anyways, big shout out to Crispy. If you want to hop in the PSN chat, Crispy, me and I'll be in here jumping on V Rising. I don't know, Tim, can you staying up a little longer to join in, or are you getting tired and are gonna call it for tonight? Yeah, because I know it's late for you. So, well, you say early. It's already what time for you right now? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You're like me. It's no later than midnight. Although I wish I could go bed earlier. But because of circumstances and who I live with, that's not a thing. Because I never seem to go to bed earlier than midnight. And I'm like, man. Sometimes I want to go to bed early and go to sleep. but that being said, so Tam King's gonna hop off for tonight. So big shout out to Tam King for joining in and fighting with me in some Marvel Tokon fighting Souls Closed Beta. So big shout out to him. Show his channel some love as well. But I'm still gonna have the PSN chat party up, Crispy, if you want to join in for some V Rising and some grinding of the resources. So just let me know. Oh yeah, and we get a Mandalorian sub-faction too if it's during the Clone Wars. You're correct. That would be fun too. There's a lot. Sky's the limit. And Seeley said, see ya, Ardnot. Have a good one. See ya, Seeley. You have a good one as well. Big shout out to Crispy Bacon. My moderators, Urban Mech and Farseer and Sir Seeley. To Tam King for joining in on the fights. And Crispy joining in the chat as well, and everyone watching in the background. Thank you for joining for some Marvel Token Fighting Souls. We're definitely going to be checking out the full game now. They fixed everything I had a problem with the lag and latency and weird reaction time and windows of all the hits and combos. So good. And Spidey's as good as I thought he'd be. But I hope y'all all enjoyed, and thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you all tomorrow for V Rising. Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, my control. Forgot. I had to turn my control back on. Bye, everybody.